Right.
And him already, by the way, he is, like I said, drinking beer with me. That's the idea. He's going to be working with Eric Hilton, creating the tear sheets. Eventually, they're going to pass over that guy. Eric wants you desperately, yes, he does want you definitely as part of his setup. Right? So it's a win-win. Again, you can't. There's no downside to having a corporate that's legit on your team that knows how to sell advertising space. Yes. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
There's another guy here that just thinking out loud that would be is a great fit for this. His name. Shane, what's the name of the guy with cigarette notes? Textures. I want to say Ali. I think that's Ali.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, so Ali Hassan textures.
Right.
So that I think this is a structure that makes it nice and fair for everybody. And makes it so that it's very fun. Okay? We track time, track it, keep a spreadsheet of everything. Otherwise, it's going to go sideways. Okay?
Right.
I'm not going to be able to do this forever. Like I'm going to have like the dream team here at the beginning. It's like, okay, I'm passing everything through at no cost. Like a business will never survive doing that. But in the beginning, the circle of just excellent people all have a vested interest in get that. Okay. Other thing to know is no longer begins.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll give you the history to explain why. Okay. Real quick. ENS, we originally started as Edit New Inc., which is still the name of the company today. Edit New Inc. was to be content management systems. In order to log in, type something in, it's brand new on the website. It was
Absolutely.
right? So we then started doing edit new signs. And so people started calling it CNS. That makes sense.
Right.
That doesn't, that's not what we do now. We have SAM, right?
Hmm.
And we have the digital sign. And it's just not, it's clunky, right? Because underneath the digital sign, think of it as we have the digital sign, we have Run SAM, we have ENS corporate, and what do? Emergency notification signs.
Absolutely.
So it's complicated. So the actions go like this. Okay. Um, you start talking about the digital side. TDS. Okay.
Right.
Two. TDS, digital side. Making it Cashapp.com, which is true. Okay. You like it?
Yeah,
What
I
is
love
it?
it.
It's the digital sign. What is the digital sign? Well, the software is called Run SAM. Well, who uses it? Here on the digital sign recently.
Right.
So ENS is a digital sign. So you like it?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, TDS, the digital side, has yet has just SAM certified distribution. I think that makes it much clearer. So I can go after the emergency notification signage component of the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't make it confusing. The digital sign. What is this? This is the digital sign. Or how do I control it? Go to run SAM. If you have some feedback on how I could improve that workflow, I think that's how we should talk. Shane, your gut on this, just like a woman's gut feeling about this. What do you think? I think she might have stepped away. Shane, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You want to stop recording? Put this into thank you.
Recording stopped.
Okay, so Khaleesi, you understand why this goes to AI, and I don't have to repeat it. Everything that you and I just talked about, what happens is this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think you might like is I'm going to be tasking Shane with practicing today. Can you do this one today, Shane? With ChatGPT? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. I'm gonna save the video today.
Yeah, of course. Put in Felicio Creative, put in the spreadsheet, and I'll work with you on it to get it back to Felicio, okay? So, what you're looking at here, Felicio,
Mm-hmm.
is these were the last videos. That one for simplifying steps for implementing digital signage in Airbnb properties. There's the video. There's the Slack channel. And there's the ChatGPT link to the chat. Here's the outcome.
Okay. Very cool.
Blows my
I
Yeah.
see. I'm looking at. I was reading it. It's okay.
yeah. So it's not perfect. This is the Philippines of simply asking ChatGPT to summarize what they learned from the video. What we have is the supporting view to review it. We have a summary document. We can then work back and forth in ChatGPT to fine tune it
Mm-hmm.
and provide it back as a workflow, or in your case, the amendments, for example, that you need from that PDF document.
Mm-hmm.
So you and I are gonna set a 30-minute meeting, so it's not me ranting about business infrastructure. We're gonna say, okay, you have the RCAP leasing document. Here are all of the things that need to change with the document. ChatGPT creates this and then hands back over to RV or another graphic designer. It's a very step by step, easy to understand workflow to be able to get to what you need to go to the points. So you can visualize now how this will work.
See it.
Okay. So that's why the recordings matter so much. You would think it would be, man, this is the leverage point. It's massive.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
Not so far. I only other one is if we're not. You said we're not going by ENS anymore. So do we need new business cards and stuff?
No, that's the cool part. ENS is still operating as a company. ENS is no longer Edit News Signs.
Okay.
ENS is still operating as a company. ENS is Emergency Notification Signage. So that is still running on SAM. Nothing's changed.
Okay.
You can still say Emergency Notification Signage, but here's another reseller for SAM. Okay,
I get it.
got it?
I got it.
Okay. So what I struggle with is whether I should call the main company just Run SAM, or should I call it the digital sign, and then the digital sign owns the SAM asset?
I would
I'm not so
I would say the digital sign and the digital sign runs Sam because that it's easier to explain to people when they come on like, hey, who do you work for? I work for the digital sign, and we have a device called Sam that we use to power our digital signs that we sell to you.
yeah, and I think you're right. I also think that owning the entire vertical market, nobody knows what a Run SAM is, but the digital sign is posting daily of, hey, look, here's the digital sign install here, here's the digital sign install here, here's the digital. We're just going to own that vertical market.
Yeah, that's just going to be open because it's going to give us so much. And I've been seeing the Facebook post that RV has been posting.
I've been tearing them down slowly, just putting them on because they just don't get it.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm frustrated enough with ending that because they're unknowingly ruining a brand. It causes more detriment than it does benefit. And that's
yeah.
okay.
They don't quite get or understand what it is, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean it's okay because having promo is good, you know.
Well,
But we gotta fully like we're having this conversation now about branding. Like, are we branding the digital sign, or are we branding um, ENS solutions? That's the real or ENS emergency notification system. That's the question because going forward, that's how people are going to see us. And if we have too many names involved, they're gonna think we're just some fly by night jackleg thing that they don't want to get behind. So if we're gonna,
I
yeah,
think wording it this way. Through short answer is you're branding yourself. Okay,
yeah,
you're Khaleesi. You're going forward as Khaleesi. What do you do? Well, I'm a certified reseller of the digital sign. What's the digital sign? Well, let me show you. Here's the system, and go check it out. Go to thedigitalsign.com, and this software is called SAM. Click here to start, using the digital sign.
that is absolutely right, just like that.
Okay. But Coliseo Creative is a certified distribution partner that's gone through the training program. I think that's the way to position it.
Absolutely,
And then now, who is ENS? Just another distribution partner. So it's weird, but I'm trying to get it. So I take ENS and I form it off to somebody that's just another distribution partner.
because ENS can be that. ENS is the device.
Yeah. Well, ENS is the distribution partner that is using runsam.com for a specific market, which is emergency notification signage. ENS is going after a specific market of digital signage.
Right. So they're targeted. It's targeted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might as well. It was never meant to be emergency notification signage, but I got it. Like, how lucky is that? So, ENS is emergency notification signage.
Got it.
ENS is a
Right. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, I like it.
So for the actual sheet, you said you needed 30 minutes. And we've been on for almost an hour. So,
We haven't, yeah, we haven't talked about the sheet. Sorry.
all right.
No, that is a different topic for another day. I wanted to announce this one first, and what I'm telling you, the point of it is that go out and get a couple of churches just on the regular sound sticks, please. Okay?
What do you mean? Like just give them this? Don't sell the device. Just
Tell
see
them
if
that
they have LED. Just see if they have a sign there already, or if they already have a T. They don't. They don't.
Copy what you're doing. Yeah, copy what you're doing inside the church.
Yeah. A lot of them don't. A lot of them do not. They do not have what we have. They're trying to get there, but they're not there, and they don't know how to do it. And I can do the same.
Then get them a screen from Best Buy or from Walmart. Or
Yeah. That was another. Yeah. Okay. It's only pushback I have on that is that's kind of what I've been doing, and people are kind of sketchy. They feel like they can go do that on their own. So they're like, oh, I can go do that. I can go get a device and run it from the computer. And it's like, then it's a hard sell, bro. To people that are in media, and they understand that they have, if they can go buy their own TV or get their own TV, and then they can use a HDMI cord and run HDMI to it. These people, they look for every reach around. You see what I'm saying? The only thing that gives me power is giving them something that they don't know how to operate, and that it's what they want, but they don't know how to operate it. Anybody can operate a TV. Like I went to another church, they got 6 screens in there. Literally this just the other day, dude. They got 6 screens in there, and they're running. They spent so much money to run HDMI cords to a switcher and drop it down into one situation that they won't even glance at my equipment. They're like, okay, what do you have? And I plug it in and show them how easy it is to run their whole system. And they're like, well, we don't have to do that. We'll just plug in a laptop and a laptop. Whoa, okay. So basically, they see it as they got to plug this device in, and then they still got to run the laptop. So they've come up with a way to where they've been doing it, where they just run a bunch of HDMI cables into a switcher box, which is expensive as hell. I mean, it's fucking expensive to do it that way. And the HDMI cord alone is like $150. You know what I'm saying? So they're running 3 miles of HDMI cord. You see what I'm saying? To pull off what they're trying to pull off. And then they're doing it in a way to where it's like, well, we don't need you now, because if this device was here, before that, then maybe, but not now. You see what I'm saying? So, it's one of those deals to where it's like the power in it is having the boxes that we can sell to people and say, this goes on your outside of your church. Now, if you want a solution for the inside of your church, we can do that as well. But this is for the outside of your church. You see what I'm saying? And this goes to that, and basically that's the sale is, oh, these people are selling me something that goes is a billboard. Like right now, we're putting up a billboard for a paint party that we're doing at the church called Paint and Praise. So that this is how functional this thing is. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I'm going to do that. Shane may speak, or you know what? I'm going to record this because I think Shane's still recording. Okay. Okay. One
Uh-huh.
second here. I'm recording. 1 second here. Recording. Okay.
Yeah, that's how.
Recording in progress.
So today I'm going to be doing Colisio with Colisio Howard with Colisio Creative, and he's installed indoor and outdoor digital signage into a church in the historic west side of Las Vegas. So,
That's right.
can you explain or give a testimonial of your use case, feature, and how you use it, and what's going on with the outdoor bright screen?
Well, the outdoor bright screen is going great. It's a billboard. I mean, we probably could, like go bigger, but other than that, it's great. It's a billboard, so it's doing its thing. It's great. But the what I was saying was when you go to other churches, like places, some of them already have systems, or if they don't have a system, they're kind of like looking for the next best thing. Like they want to know what's the best thing to do. So what I do is give them the option to do the billboard outside their church, because everybody needs a billboard on the outside of their church to promote the event. Like for instance, right now we're doing a praise and paint, and that praise and paint billboard is going to go on the outside of our church, so people can see. Anybody can come to it. It makes it so that it makes it more than just you. Now the community is involved because it's an actual piece of equipment that people can actually come see and witness and be a part of, and this and that and the other. So I definitely like the billboard aspect of the outdoor LED. Now turning the outdoor LED into a situation where or an indoor LED. The problem with that is a lot of these places have rigged their stuff up in a way to where it was so expensive to do it. They paid an AV person to come out. They paid them thousands of dollars to install, this situation. You see what I'm saying? And they're like, well, can you, this is what we use. This is how we use it. In that, you get people who are like, okay, well, I've paid all this money to do this one thing. So being that I paid all this money to do this, I want to keep it the way it is. I don't want to change it. I don't want to uproot it. I don't want to, I don't want to do it again. I want to just leave it the way it is. So they kind of take a hard look at our Samstick, because it's like, now I got to hook up another device, and that's not necessarily true at all, but that's how they see it. Is like, oh, I got to hook up another device. Now now that I got the device doing this, whatever, I got to hook up another device. No, a lot of people are going in and basically running hundreds of miles of HDMI cord to manage one monitor on a PC. And by the time they get done with that situation, they're so overwrought with cost and whatever it was that the cost was that made them have to do it or whatever. They're so overwrought with that they're like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to go into this field anymore, basically. Like, I don't want to have to do this, anymore. Like, it's like, okay, I've done it once. I don't want to have to go in and rework it if it's working already. And that's where we get the issue with with trying to sell them the Samstick without the actual device, without the actual hardware to play the actual screens and stuff like that on it. People see it as, oh, well, I could have did this you know, I could have did this, with just a laptop and HDMI cord, and it would have been cheaper. Well, no, in the long run, it's not cheaper because you're looking at it. You're looking at the glass half full or half empty. Like you're negating a device that can actually change the way you do business in your church. The way you operate, the way the way when people come in, it's a better presentation. It's a better way to tell them. It's easier to say, hey, send me your files than it is for someone that they got to come bring their laptop. They got to have all their files on their laptop. Then you got to do the switcheroo whenever they come in there. And you got to make sure that they tap in and they're all tested and good, where you can have a template already set up on SAM and basically just upload their templates. We've done 5 funerals at our church since we've gotten the SAM stick. Oh my gosh. If we didn't have that SAM stick, these funerals would have probably been hard to do because of all the last minute materials that need to go in. And okay, so churches it's always last minute. And for some reason, and I'm just talking about churches in general right now, but most times they're very last minute. And it's like, we need this, but we either A, don't have the money to get it, or B, we have it now, but the people aren't ready to use it. Meaning, we don't have a way to make them hurry up and upgrade their technical brain to work in the capacity that we want it to work. So, can you hurry up basically and throw these 172 slides and convert them to JPEG and then make them into a slideshow for this person? Because they have the slides, but they don't know how to make a PowerPoint, or they have the information, but they don't know how to use their situation unless it's on a computer. That takes that all away. All you have to do is have your slides prepared, or if you don't, contact us early enough if we know you're speaking, and you could come in with your slides ready, or we can get it done for you. And now it goes from, hey, I didn't know how to do this, to, oh my gosh, I can't believe they helped me do this. It was so easy. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you guys, and that's what we really want, is for them to understand that, churches, period, that it's more than just, it's more than just having, your stuff on a slide, and it's more than just, being able to come in and work whatever magic, you're trying to work, off of a slideshow. It's more about how do you do it, how efficient is it, and for the next time, does it work even better? And I think that's where they lose a little bit, is because they're looking for it to work in a way to where, okay, it works. Okay, great. Now, once you break down the show, they're not worried about the next time. And they're saying, well, we did it like this last time. Well, that wasn't necessarily the right way, but we did it. You see what I'm saying? But that wasn't necessarily the right way to do it. You see what I mean? So, selling the church on the right way to do things, I find, is the hardest thing. You know what I mean? In opposed to selling them on a way to do something where it's like, oh yeah, okay, we know how to do that. Then they're easy about it. They're really easy about it. They're really like, oh, okay, I know what he's saying. I know how to do it. It's, so right now, I think the most important thing that we can do is make this turnkey easy. Meaning, if I'm there and I'm in a situation and I walk into the church and they say, how does it work? I say, it hooks up to the screen. This is how it works. And they go, oh, it hooks up to the screen. Yep, it hooks up to the screen. This is how it works. You know what I'm saying? And then they go, okay, well, how much? Here's your paperwork to sign up. And how do I pay? Okay, you can put a down payment and do financing. just like a car, or you can pay it outright and it'll be cheaper. And that's all the explaining I want to do. And then when it comes to, oh, well, how do we get the art on the screen? Oh, that's my job. Don't worry about it. I'll take that over for you. Don't worry about that. That's what I do. Oh, okay, cool. So then it gives them, like, you know, a way to be free from it until they get to a point where they're like, okay, I don't think this is working anymore to where you're managing it, because we have a tech person here. Because they always do. They always get some person who thinks they know what they're doing better than you. And now they want to use that person because, you know, on the equipment that you sold them. You know what I mean? This is just the church. So they're constantly looking for someone. Like, the church would rather have someone who doesn't know what they're doing and make them learn it to know enough to where it looks decent, rather than paying a professional to come in and do it correctly 100% and it be exactly what they want. Now, when they get the budget to do it, they will step out of that boundary and say, okay, we'll just pay for it to get done, because we don't want to wait for the learning curve for the person who's still learning to figure out how to do it. Here's the problem with that, is that in that dynamic, you lose a lot of time trying to figure out what you're doing. Prime example, we had a conference down here, and we told the church that was hosting it that, you know, they would need for promotion at least $700, because that was including Samstick promotion, that was including doing some billboard truck advertisement. That was that. Oh, sounds great. Okay, so here comes the day, and it's time, you know, to do this. Oh, well, we'd rather just use such and such. He's going to build the website for free. And then we'd rather use such and such because they're going to make the flyer. And then we'd rather use such and such because they're going to design a video for free. And all these people do this just to get a title, you know, in the church. Suffragette this, bishop so and so, archbishop this, what you call it, so and so is a elder now because they create all the website. Elder so on. They do it for the titling. So it's a hard thing to compete with when you got hundreds of people in an organization that are willing to raise their hand and just do it for free, and you're trying to sell something viable to them that would work absolutely. They would rather me come into the situation and say, hey, let me just give this to you and you try it out and let me know if it works. Now, I know it works, but I'm going to waste my time and do this with you, because if I don't, other than that, you're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to want to do it. You see what I mean? You're not going to want to do it. Yeah. So, okay, so this is that. So here we are now, and now we're just giving them the stuff on lease. All right, is there any skepticism on that? No, there's not. But when it comes to the churches, yeah, because now they're looking at their budget. How much is it a month? Okay. All right, and how much are we able to do tithes and offering? Does it come in? Can we pay for it? Now they're looking at it like that. So they would rather a donation come in and just pay for the thing outright, because then they don't have to worry about it and all that good jazz and yada, yada, yada. Well, here within lies the conundrum. You need service for this thing. You're going to need someone to actually know what they're doing to work it. And if I got to teach it to you, that should be a cost. That should absolutely be a cost. There's no way I should teach you how to work SAM and not charge you to teach you, because I'm cutting my own self off at the legs, you know, at that point. Because that is an opportunity for me to make money off of you from managing your actual art and creative situation from a standpoint of being working from home or my office or whatever it is. It gives me more reach, more power, meaning I can take 10 different people and work with them. You see what I'm saying? And opposed to just one person. You see what I mean? Like, I can have 10 different clients and managing them, and opposed to just one person that I'm managing. And that is where I'm excited about Sam. You see what I'm saying? That is where I'm excited. That's where I'm like, yes, this is what we want to do. This is definitely a situation that we need, because that means it's going to give me 50 or 60 clients to manage. And now I have a storehouse of residuals that come in for XYZ a month. All I got to do is log in and manage their creative, and they're done. And that in itself is epic. I can't explain that enough. That is epic. That is what we want to do. That's how we want to operate. That's how I want to be with this situation, is that I want them to understand that, hey, yeah, you can do this yourself if you want to, but why? You can get a good look at a steak by sticking your head up a cow's ass, but why would you want to do it? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of not, you might as well just take the butcher's word for it. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to be the butcher in this situation. I just want to, because it'll be easier to sell it on them. Now, you're going to get those unicorns. They're going to say, hey, I got a guy here. He can do it. Okay. Now, we charge him to take the training. Even though he may know, and he may catch on, and, he may say, oh, I've done something like this before. Okay, either way, if you want to go into the back end and get an access code to go into the back end and do this yourself, I'm going to charge you to train you, because you're taking me out of my residuals at that point. You're taking me out of the money I could be making. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that is, as a creative, that's my only way of keeping you in house. If I sell you the equipment and you run it, that's a one-time sale. I walk away, that money is gone. What it is this situation gives you a way to residualize, your talents. So you basically have a way to say, okay, not only am I a graphic designer, but I have somewhere where I can put this. You know what I mean? I have somewhere where you can showcase this. I have somewhere where you can where you can promote this. Where? Or what do you mean? I have a truck. I have a billboard sign. I have a a sign you can put on your wall. You mean tell me you got something I could put up here? I sure do. And how do you do that? Okay, well, this is how you do it. You see what I'm saying? And at that point, that empowers them to basically do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? With their media. Like right now, they love the fact that the billboard is on the church. You know why? Because at any time we can promote to the community, this is something that we're doing. And that is the most miraculous thing for them, because a lot of times the problem is getting with the churches, outreaching to the community in a way to where people understand that this is going on. A lot of people just don't know certain things are going on at the church. They just don't know. And they would know if there was a billboard or something. Now, a lot of the mega churches do it already. A lot of the big churches, let me just say this, a lot of the big churches, like mega churches, the churches that have huge budgets, they do this already. And we're just behind. And these guys are using similar technologies, but they're not using SAM. They're using, what's the other guys? There's a couple of other people that do this, but they're using their stuff, and they've paid for the dongle and they've paid for the service agreement because they have the money, or someone is a part of them that's a part of that, and they donated it to them, and all they have to do is do the upkeep on it, similar to what you did for Just Faith Ministries. All we have to do is do the upkeep, do some demos, and make sure that we're bringing in good notification and solid reviews to Sam. That's a lot what a lot of churches are doing with their people who are involved in this type of technology. Just at the conference, they were talking about AI technology and how to use AI and how to function with AI. So they're starting to teach in layman terms these technologies to parishioners, which are good. And in that, 50% of them are going to retain it, 30% of them are going to understand it, and only 20 to 10% of them are going to actually use it. So in that schematic, what we have to find out is how do we get as much good information to these 20% that we can, and how can we put the equipment there so that 20% can see it working and understand, oh, that's how it works. That's a pretty cool piece of equipment. Right now, that's what's happening at our churches. Like, wow, that is a great piece of equipment. How did you guys do that? Oh, well, Brother Clisio, he has a company and they install these. Oh, really? Okay, well, who's Brother Clisio? Okay, how did you do this, sir? I want to know how to do this for my church. And how do you manage? Well, let me give you some information on it at that point. You see what I'm saying? And this is why I need the paperwork, is because at that point, they're going to be looking for information. They're going to be looking for that information to be able to do just that. Oh, okay, this is what we need to do. This is okay. So how do we go about doing this? And this is why it's so important to have all that stuff ready to go. And that's all, but other than that, we are super enjoying our Sam stick. We're enjoying our outside LED. We're enjoying it and the reason why we're enjoying it so much is because it gives us a way to actually, do the things that we need to do for the church and promote it. I can't say how much people love to see their name in lights. We actually have, excuse me, parishioners who come in, swallow my spit, come in and they see the billboard and they see themselves on it or their name on it and they go, oh my gosh, I've never seen this before in my life. How did you, this is so cool. You mean your church has a billboard? I want to do something else here. I want to do something else with you guys. This is awesome. This is so cool. You see what I'm saying? And this is what exactly this is the type of, reaction we want to our situation. We absolutely want that. We want that type of reaction because we want them to know that, oh, bro, not only are we doing this for you, but, oh, yeah, you're getting this. But not only are you getting it, but this thing works in a way to where you're good. You don't have to, you can set it and forget it. You can send me all your information and I can put it up there. I can create your flyers. Well, how much is that? Now, here's your cost. Here's your cost. Here's your cost. And that is where the rubber meets the road. And that's where people are really want to be involved. And that's where people really want to really get excited about, about what they can do. Because then they see it. They see, oh, wow, this is not only this, but this is better. This is going to get us in a way to where we can, we can reach our people, we can reach our church, we can reach anybody we need to. And not only that, it's affordable. So this is awesome. And that's where the church is with it. And that's what they like about it, is that it's just that. It's an awesome situation for them to be able to, basically, work with other places and still, still retain some of the things that they have already when it comes to marketing. Like, churches don't get paid for marketing. They just don't. But this can give them a way to get paid for marketing, where if we do have someone who's coming to visit the church and we're like, okay, this is you're coming to visit, and you're coming to do a praise and worship program or something like that. Let's just say that. Well, okay, when you get here, you're going to have a billboard. When you get here, you're going to have a billboard. You're going to have, two media TVs where you can operate and do what it is you have to do with these two media TVs. You're going to have a truck that's going to go around and promote that you're coming. Isn't that cool? They love all that. They love all of that. And the reason why they love all of that is because this is something that they don't do everywhere. And when they get a chance to do it, it's like, oh yeah. Okay. So you guys do this, and you guys do this, and you guys are, oh, this is perfect. And makes them want to do more things. And a lot of people in churches are having a hard time selling the space in churches, if you can understand what I'm saying, like to actually promote and do the things that they need done. They just have a hard time with selling real estate because nobody is like basically buying into the fact that I can do an event at a church and it still be just as good as doing it at the Thomas and Mack or at another place that is an event center. So churches are the first event centers. So if we create a way to where people are able to do at a church what you can do at an event center, then boom, you've gone above and beyond, and now you're killing it. And I think on a small scale, that's what these outdoor LED signs do for people, is it gives them a way to look at it and say, oh man, I need to get something like that for my church. How much is it? Now, what the first thing they're going to do is they're going to go and they're going to ask around. They're going to ask other people. And they're going to go and ask their friends and their people and whoever else they got involved in it. Can you do this for me? I need this. Can you do this? Look, let me take you over here and show you what I mean. This is what I need. Can you do this for me? Most people are going to say, oh yeah, I could do that for you. Easy. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is they're not going to be able to match our actual pricing as far as how to get it done. And they're not going to be able to finance anyone to do it. So that's where we win, because, oh yeah, you could do it for them, but you can't finance it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you could do it for them, but it's going to cost you $40,000, and you're going to have to pay it like in 2 payments or something. I doubt the church has that. You see what I'm saying? And this is where you have to make them understand. You see what I mean? Make them understand. Okay, I don't have it to do this, but I do have it to do this. And a lot of people get caught up in, keeping up with the Joneses, so to speak. They want to be able to keep up with Pastor so-and-so because Pastor so-and-so did it. I gotta do it. And this is just this culture of church that we're in. It's a keep up with the Joneses environment. And as much as you preach against it, it is that. So-and-so bought a new car. I want to go get a new car too. So-and-so bought a new Jag. Dude, I want the next Jag. I better get it. Or, whatever I'm doing ain't working. And that's what this culture is. And in a way, it's good because it encourages people who are not driven to be driven in their cause. Meaning if you're someone who likes nice things, but you don't have the money to get it, it'll make you get out there and go do what you got to do to get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it does breed a breeding ground of kind of like a high school breeding ground of, everybody's here on the first day of school and who's got the new shoes. And if you don't got them, dude, you're broke. You see what I'm saying? Now we win in that situation only if we feed into the ideal that we're giving you something that's going to have you competing with other churches. We're giving you something that's going to have you on the same playing field as the Mirage, on the same playing field as the MGM. You're going to fit into the culture of Vegas with this. This is how we sell Vegas people and how we sell Vegas churches, is because they are the ones who are going to be able to understand that in the first sense. Like, oh yeah, I'm in the city of lights. I need to have a backlit sign. I need to have a lit sign on my building. Or else am I in Vegas or not? You see what I'm saying? And this is where we win, because we're giving you that element right there without any questions, without any immorality. We're giving it to you and saying this can help you, and we believe that you need this. So
To close down this interview, just because we're running out of time for recording, to summarize, to feed this back to you as fast as I can. You've been using SAM. You see the value of it both inside and outside of the building. You were saying that to promote this to is the outside of the building, and you have your head wrapped around exactly how to approach it because of your own experience of benefits of using the system. Correct?
yes, absolutely. I know exactly how to approach the churches to where they understand that this is something you need. This is something that's viable. This is something that is what's going to take you to the next level. And that is what they need to understand. That is absolutely what they need to understand, because they will at that point know exactly what it is that they're getting into, and what is basically what is required. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
So I'm going to stop this recording here. Okay. Your time on this is invaluable for being a case study. I really appreciate it. And so I'm going to stop recording. Yeah.
okay.
Recording stopped.
Jane, may I speak? I think we probably lost Shane. She's probably got to have some breakfast or lunch here. Shane, can you unmute, please?
hmm
Yeah, probably lost her. That's okay. Okay, so where I'm going with this Colisio is you've spent time today putting a credit towards hard work, putting my money where my mouth is. You need to see this last one, okay?
Okay.
Here are the sand sticks flashing up.
Okay.
As I mentioned, looking back and forth with the team every trying to figure out why the fuck we keep registering these devices and they run just fine, but they do not want to talk to Sam. So you can see this was as day before yesterday.
hmm
We figured out what the weird registration problem was. There was a raised condition that was masked between the programmers programming my protocols, basically the same. Okay, so great news. So next step is to close first test bed locations. Okay.
Right.
Test bed. Now, when I say test bed, this is far from test bed.
hmm
In fact, you're already running the operating system on your right LED, and it's been 100% of the time. Okay? So, it's not really test bed, just testing our turnaround on shipment.
Right.
Okay? I'm placing credit. Looking today with this tool. Okay. Just call it
Right. Okay.
So, as far as I'm concerned, this was worth $4 a day in credits. So, I'm giving Sam stick to you where we're taking it down below our cost. Okay. So, it'll be a $200 US Sam stick fund. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There's no magic to it.
No.
It's above the discount ENS fund. Okay. So, there's no magic to it. It's
No,
just a
I
stick.
and I do appreciate it.
But obviously, I want to get that stick out in the field. Yeah. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. This is live, James. You can hear me? Okay. Two, three, four, four. This goes live in the field. This is, I think, the first advisory board partner install where it's actually working. Basically. Okay. 2914. Work must never refuse to do much. Explain anything. Okay, it's running now. I have no idea whatever that means. Oh, there it is. Fucking worked. I can't believe it fucking worked.
Very cool.
Pardon my French, man.
You're good.
Oh, that's long. Oh, dude, that is so awesome. To authenticate, that was at 1734 by 19. Wait, 7. Oh, did a reboot this morning and fixed itself, so I just had to reboot it. It's fine. Oh, that's so awesome. Woo! We're ready for public. We're ready for mass market. You can now ship thousands of these around churches everywhere.
Very cool.
It's set up for basically salvation. Yeah.
Very cool. Now that's awesome.
Okay, my friend, this was recover. Yeah, it really is. So, start communicating with me and please, and with Rob Boys, and don't expect that it's for free, and I'm going to be giving you credit back on stuff, so that when you walk into a meeting, like, oh, wow, this one cost me nothing, and I just took a check for $5 grand. Like, that's what I want. I want you bringing from here to here. You walked into a location, so something that just walked up with the money, okay?
Oh, that's cool.
Any more work? Yeah. Any more? Yeah. Good. Okay. So work clear. Please stick around. Come check in with me from time to time. I want to put you onto that woofing. Working inside the cooperative of support in order to get Sam hardware and software at deep discounts.
Right. That's awesome, and I'm excited about that too. So
And I'll see you in Vegas.
yeah,
Later.
yeah. You said like in a month, right?
Good.
You said like in a month, in like 30 days.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be filling you in. Yeah, I'm gonna be filling you in day by day now of progress to where you see it going down the Las Vegas Strip, larger and better than ever before. Okay?
All right, my guy. Okay, let's get her done then.
Okay, my friend, I gotta take a break too. Okay. Talk to you a bit. Cheers.
Later.
Shane, may I speak?
I cannot Oh my god. Dang, chat, that sucked. I just broke my third piece, bro. Dang, that sucked. I was on the phone and literally. Oh my god. That is so not cool. It makes me feel like irresponsible, and I didn't even mean to. It's like, oh no, 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 no. And it just went sliding like a hockey puck. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Broke her knees. Can't be jumping off of that like that. I don't know. Oh, I can't believe I broke my fucking piece, bro. Fuck. I'm so pissed off about that. I can't believe I broke my piece, bro. I'm hot about that. Super hot, bro. Hello? Hello? No. On y'all page? Oh no, I changed it. Dave had updated it earlier this morning. I changed it. Where? Yeah, I think the tag was wrong, but I deleted it. Yeah, I don't think I'm live on there. Wait a minute. No. Is it on there now? Yeah, is it on there now? Is it on there now? On who's live? On whose live is that? No way. Let me see. Oh no, I'm not on y'all. I'm not. No, who has? It says I am going live to there, but I'm not. Hold on. Oh, okay. I see what happened. All right, let me delete it. All right, bye. Yeah, what time are y'all heading over here? Okay, so I see you guys around 5:30. Right. Is it still on? Is at 4:30? You'll come get me at 4? Okay. Okay. I'll see you at 4. Okay, bye. All right. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Dave must have got smart this morning and tried to go on here and update the live before, like 10 hours before service. Yeah, but he didn't have to do that. Yeah, he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to do that. Oh no. Okay, so you gotta delete it off your Facebook, and I don't know how to get into your oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. Oh no, how do you get into your YouTube to delete it off your YouTube? There's 2 videos you need to delete off your YouTube. Whatever your YouTube account is, because I think it's the one that's connected. I'm not sure if it's connected to Pastor Dot Cheryl or Pastor Cheryl Dot or whatever it's connected to. Whatever your YouTube videos are connected to, you got to go in there and delete that, because he tried to get smart and he went in there and tried to update the live early, like at 5 in the morning. And when I went live, I didn't realize I turned all my platforms on, but I didn't. In the background, the live must be on the church, and it was running live, but I couldn't even see those things selected. They were grayed out. I couldn't even see them selected. So to make a short story short, he's playing with stuff he needs to be playing with too early. Stop playing with stuff, man. You don't have to do all that. Oh man, it's just a mess. So I gotta, on your YouTube page, you gotta go to your YouTube channel. Yeah, delete anything that has the UDACO on there. Just delete it, because he turned all your platforms on, and I can't see that he turned them on because he has the computer up and running right now. You got to go delete YouTube Studio, and into YouTube Studio and delete the videos from the YouTube Studio. Go into your YouTube Studio and look for the video and delete it. You got to, in your channel, you do it from your laptop. Don't do it from your phone. Do it from your laptop. Don't do it from the phone. Do it from the laptop, because the laptop's going to give you more options to delete things from YouTube. Facebook, you can just delete it. I already deleted the ones off of Facebook, but he went to your personal page. He went to your Just Faith, and your just he's playing with stuff too early. He needs to stop playing with stuff. Yeah, but it didn't matter. If he wasn't going to be there, he already asked me to be there. He shouldn't have touched nothing. That he's doing too much. Doing too much. Stop playing with stuff, homeboy. Leave it alone. Yeah. See, there's whatever is on grandmommy's phone where you can see the video and delete it. You got to do it because those 2 videos are on the YouTube for Just Faith, and I don't know what that email is. I don't have that email address of how to log into that. I don't know if it's attached to the church. Hold on, let me see. Google. You need to do it from a laptop, because it's not going to let you It's not gonna let you do it from the phone. Well, it might let you do it from the phone that way. This phone's kind of upgraded, so it might let you do it from the phone, but you have to go into the back end of YouTube. You got to go into your account. You got to go into YouTube Studio, like how you would do it. Like no, it's not an app. It's a part. Yeah, it's YouTube, and then go whatever is attached to her Google. So it's in her Google under YouTube. That YouTube is the one that's attached to her actual account. So she needs to go into the Google on the YouTube, and then because Google is all attached to YouTube, is all one thing. So you got to go into the back of the account on the Google from the YouTube. So make sure you're signed in, because I don't know which email address is signed in to like manage that account. I was able to sign into it and get it going, but ever since then I don't have access to delete or remove videos from the back of that site, from the back of whatever it's connected to. I could probably find out what it's connected to. Let me go to Restream. Okay, so it might be under Just Faith Ministries, YouTube. Let me see. Let me look at it. Edit setting. I'm looking right now. Hold on, it's giving it to me right now. No, it's just connected to it. All right, let me go to YouTube real quick. Try to see if I can figure it out. No. That's the history. You got to go to the actual. You got to go to the actual, what you call it, the back end of it, because there's a 2-hour video on there. Does it give you a content tab, maybe? justfaithlv.org. What is the YouTube? Let me see. I'm trying to find out what the is connect. It's this YouTube account is at Just Faith Ministries 5946. And can you? All right, and in her, does it have the bird, the logo as the Google, or the logo as? Well, how did we? Oh, you guys already connect this account. Let's see. I think Dee Dee is woven deep into this stuff. I think Dee Dee connected this to some account, some Just Faith Ministries account, because she started a new YouTube. She had to have, and then when she did, because initially when they were doing the Restream back in the day, they had she was handling the YouTube, so she made a new YouTube, but she already had the you did, or just not history. You want to delete the content. Period. It's under content. Yeah, it should say content, like a content tab. and then it should be able to delete the video altogether. Because if you can remove it from the watch history, but it's just going to take it from the actual history of what was watched. We need to delete it altogether. How does she sign into this to get to this? What is the face? What is associated with this account? Like what Google account is associated with this?